This guide assumes that you are willing to give up a large portion of the game to reach level 50 as fast as possible. I will also give you my opinion about this at the end if you keep on watching. The first thing you need to do after you created your class and subclass is to skip the tutorial island. You can do this by pressing the skip prologue button in the upper left corner after you arrive with your ship. After this, you just need to follow the main quest marker up until the point you are ready to leave the continent. Do not be sidetracked by other quests. The main quests will give you by far the most XP and will single-handedly carry you to level 50. The only purple quest that is worth doing is called Learning About Pets, and it is available after the demon attack in the first city. It will reward you with a free pet that will auto-loot everything for you. Event quests that are indicated by a red marker are also often worth it, since they award you with a decent amount of XP while they are also always in the way you are moving. Once you get your ship and set sail for the first time, you can disregard the main quest and follow the world quest instead. The world quest will guide you through all the continents until you get to North Verne. By that time you should already be level 50 and you can start participating in the endgame content. And now a few extra tips for your leveling process. Needless to say that you should skip all skippable dialogues and cinematics, either by pressing the G or the escape key. Never use percentage HP potions or any consumable that you find other than the healing over time potion, as these items will be very valuable once you reach to the endgame. Do not bother with opening your loot chests either. Just stack them somewhere out of sight and open them in the endgame when the need comes. Avoid channels that are overpopulated to spend less time on waiting for response. Do dungeons in solo and on normal difficulty, since the better loot coming from hard difficulty doesn't make up for the loss in clear time. Prioritize putting skill points on movement abilities, as these are very valuable in dungeons and scenarios where you have no access to your mount. When you start finding accessories, prioritize the swiftness stat, as it increases your movement, animation and cooldown speeds. Crit and specialization are good secondary stats, while the rest aren't that useful during your leveling. Fill your hotbar up with emotes, songs and your mount for faster access, as you will need to use these very often. Check item vendors in towns, as they often sell weapons with extra movement speed. And finally, do not be afraid to use triports for short-range travels, as their silver cost is irrelevant. So there you have it. In my opinion, the game gives a rich and memorable leveling experience, which I do not recommend skipping over, especially if this is your first time playing. Even if you decide to take your time, do some side activities and generally enjoy the process, you will still finish in around 20 hours, which is something that I personally will do. Thank you for watching. I will soon come with additional videos like this. If you like the content, then giving a like and subscribing to the channel is always appreciated. See you next time.